What's up everybody, Stress-free, back again with another Diablo 4 video. Here me taking a look at the ball lightning sorc and how it performs in pits. I'm also going to go over the full build guide at the end of the video. I'll have the timestamps below if you guys want to skip to that part. Pretty much second best sorc build this season, pretty fun to play. So I wanted to check it out before all the chaos armor disappears. And I wanted to showcase this run. So I'm going to have a good little pit journey videos coming out. I hope you guys enjoy. Try to subscribe for more D4 content. Now let's get into the pit run. Alright, let's take a look at the gear that I was wearing in this run. Let's start with the helmet. We got, of course, the usual air perdition. Must have this season, still S tier. Here you're going for, you're trying to want to max out plus core skills. That's like the best. I got 2 hits on it, and I didn't want to bother anymore, but if you guys want to keep trying, you try to get the 3 crits on it. And as for the runes, I got the Nagul Duel. Basically, you got the summons up, and you get cast a mystical frost on it, because we're playing on like a build that doesn't have no defensives. We'll go over that a little later. Now for the chest, I got a Crown of Lucian. Here I got actually pretty lucky. I got triple crit on cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction is king, as usual for Sorcs. And here we're using this for the what's unique aspect actually, which is you get increased damage, and that thing stacks up by 5 times. So very strong, and also pretty decent stats here, which like lucky hit and pretty much just cooldown reduction. That's the best one. And for the runes, you got Cervex, so you get +1 to all skills. Next we're going with the gloves. We got the Locran's Talisman. Here I gotta kind of rework this one. This one I got like some random hits here. You probably want the all stats here in critical damage, and primarily you're using this for, again, for the unique aspect, where your skills gained 0.47% critical strike chance per point of primary resource you have. We have a ton of resources, so this is like always maxed out, so you get a ton of critical strike damage from it. Very strong. Next you're going with the pants, and here you got Banished Lord's Talisman. Once again, here you're going for, you want to go for max out the core skills, the affix. And I got a little lucky here also. Didn't fully crit 3 times, but I got 2. So, and I got overpower damage, so I was pretty much happy with that. And you're pretty much using this for the overpower, because you just spamming a ton of resources, and you have unlimited resources basically with mana shield. So yeah, must have for this build. And for the jewels, here we're going with the plus int. Next we're going for the boots. We got here gravitational aspect. So after creating ball lightning, your next ball lightning implodes, pulling surrounding enemies. So you basically just to gather up the targets. Here I kind of gonna rework this one also. You want to go for mastery skills and probably like cooldown evasion. Those are like the 2 top stats that you want to be trying to hit. Now let's go to the wand. Here we got the shredding blades aspect. We're just using this for the 35% vuln damage. You want to be looking here for int, probably damage is nice, critical strike damage, and you probably want to be hitting the chance of bolt lightning to projectiles to cast twice, and also overpower damage, pretty important as your tempers. And for the gem, we're going for more overpower damage. Here we got my amulet, kind of basic one. It's not like the cracked out ones. I'm still looking for a better one. I haven't found it yet, but having percentage into int is a must. And then I rolled into Inner Flames, very strong also. We're always rocking full HP, so that's always on. And I kind of got stuck with the total armor, which I don't really want. Kind of got to reroll this one also. Here I got tempers for evade cooldown reduction, so you could spam the evade teleport more. And of course you want more overpower damage. As for the aspect, here we got the destruction aspect, which we talked before, since we don't have any defensive skills loaded out. So we're getting 75% increased damage, which is giga good. So when you have no defensive spells on your action bar, you get a ton of damage. And I got the all resistance to elements gem. Next we got Ring of Stars Skies, pretty much self-explanatory, plus I got extremely lucky here. I got a triple crit on core skills. So yeah, that was pretty much must have here for this as your tempers. And of course you want to have this ring, just gives you 50% more increased damage, which is always cracked. And I got the armor gems. Next we got another thing that makes this build run and bumps up all lightning builds this season is a new galvanic azurite ring. So here it's also kind of like scattered. I gotta kind of roll this. Probably hitting more lightning damage, since I already got a ton of cooldown reduction. So I'd say cooldown or lightning damage is pretty strong here, and the unique aspect is also really strong. You basically almost getting like 60% more increased damage. And You also get a little pull thing that you do from Crackling energy. So must have for this build. Try to find this one. We got really lucky with this one. Got 2 GAs on lightning and cooldown reduction. And another must have is the offhand. There's 2 versions. I'm showing off the Kuhn's Catalyst version in these runs. I'll also do a couple of runs with the Storm thing one. Yeah, the Stormhorn. So here I also got kind of a little lucky. Got 2 crits into ball lightning. That's the most important one. And I got the other one's a dud. But you're probably looking for also for chance to ball lightning projectiles cast twice. And I kind of got the unique aspect here, not fully maxed out, but whatever, it's a 2 GA, we're gonna live with it. And for the gem, we got overpowered gem. So that's it pretty much for the items. Now let's go over the skill tree, I guess, what I have spec'd in here. I got Frostbolt, Spark. Here we got Charged Bolts just for the damage reduction, because we're basically just spamming this with unstable occurrence. And then we have, of course, you want to have teleport, and for more damage reduction. You want Glass Cannon, always a must. And I have Frost Nova maxed out to Shimmering Frost Nova, which is pretty nice. It just restores your mana. It helps out with that. Next I have Familiars. So it just gives me bumps up more on my damage by 10%. We got more damage reduction from aligned elements. We got Mana Shield, more damage reduction, and we got Primordial Bindings. Since we're always spamming the summons with unstable currents. Also got the Blizzard for more mana regen when you like stand in it, and really helps out. Next we got, of course, Inner Flames, must have. A ton of damage boost. Then we have also our primary one, Ball Lightning, or max out all the way, and we got Mage Ball Lightning. I like pointing this. Maybe I could spec out of that. You want to have also Permafrost, you want to have Icy Touch, and Earth Frost. Those are really nice. You got Elemental Injuries, extra damage, Evocation, more cooldown reduction, always nice for Sorcs. And of course you want Stable Currents, really strong. You start spamming all your spells. And we go into Convulsions. So you also increase your damage when you pick up Crackling Energy. And for the key passives, we're going for Overflowing Energy. It increases your lightning damage by 85%, and it reduces the cooldowns when you pick up Crackling Energy. That's pretty much it for the skill tree. Now let's go over the Paragon board and what I had here. We could just standard start here. We're going to have Tactician here. Just bumps up all the rare nodes. Ton of damage. Got all of these. Also Resilience, Elementalist. Next board we go into is Frigid Fate. Bunch of 60% more vuln damage. Must have, and I have here Adept. Mastery skills, which Ball Lightning is a mastery skill, just bumps it up by a ton. You know, like almost 180% here. Let's spread out here. We got Oppressive, more vuln damage, and some more, and we got Guarded for reduction. And we swing by to this side. We have Enchantment Master. So basically, when you have the same elements enchanted, basically like lightning, you get extra percentage of damage increase, and I have both lightning ones there. And for the runes, for the glyph, I mean, here I have Elementalist, more bump to the rare ones, the rare nodes. That's this board. Next we have is Static Surge, increase your damage by 50%, always good. Here we got Unleash, bumps up the magic nodes here, ton of lightning damage, and critical strike damage. And I went here for Paralyzing, damage stun enemies. And also got Restorative. I don't know why I have that, basically. Got respec out of this. And go for something else. Next, Next board we have is Cecil's Conduit. Basically, you pick up Crackling energy, you get 60% more damage. Very strong. And for the rune here, we got Destruction. I mean, the glyph. Keep saying rune. So we got almost 500% critical strike damage. Very strong. And we bumps it up. And we also got this. This is not active also. So that's pretty much for the Paragon board. Next, go check out the perks. Mana Shield, must have this season. It's cracked. Basically makes it unkillable almost. Next, we got Pyro Siphon. So it gives extra 100% more increased damage to core skills, and Ball Lightning is a core skill. We got Advanced Techniques. Bumps up more damage to core skills. We don't care about the extra mana increase, so we don't care about mana. And we also got Explosive Combinations, so you basically want to spam like your basic attack a few times. It bumps up your damage also. That's pretty much it for the perks. Let's go over the mercenaries real quick. I got the standard here, is right here. I really like the extra resistances and inspiration. This thing's really good. Bam, bam, bam. And we got Rania, pretty much standard. Let's go see the skill assignments. What I have for the enchantments. I got Ball Lightning enchantment. Just leaves the extra Ball Lightning on the ground. It does damage. And I got Teleport enhancement. And for the action bar loadout, I got Ball Lightning. I got Charged Bolts. I got Chain Lightning. I got Unstable Currents. And I got Spark. And I got Blizzard for the extra mana regen, and it bumps up from the, when you have the a frost skill on your action bar, you get 18% more damage. I think that's it. Pretty much went over all my stuff, and I'm not leaving anything out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Once again, I'll have the written build guide in the description below. If you guys enjoy this content, be sure to like, subscribe. I appreciate all the support. I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.